So we've got one Durulodon along with one Archulodon EX. This is just like a backup plan, kind of. That's typically how I like to, you know, work with this one. And then we've got the Monkey Dory. We've got 4 Monkey Dory. Like I said before, this is going to be a lot of like overall just swinging damage out there and taking it off of our guys essentially. And then we've got a Kufant, 4 of them. We've got 3 Copperajah. This is the big one, right? So it's got bronze body, which is super helpful. It takes 30 less damage from all attacks, which is awesome because if we have that on the bench, it works really well in conjunction with its ability of Nosequake. This attack does 30 damage to each of your benched Pokemon. So you swing 260 at your opponent, but in return, your bench takes 30 damage. All of your Pokemon on your bench takes 30 damage. So if you do have a Copperajah EX on your bench, it won't take the damage. But that's why the Monkey Dory is so essential. We'll have the Dark Energy on it, we'll be able to use the Adrenabrain, and we'll be able to bring that 30 damage and just basically throw it back. So 4 of these, if you have 4 of them on your bench, that's, let's see, 30, that's 120 damage that you're just swinging out there for the hell of it. It's great. Obviously, we have the Squawkabilly EX. This is going to be just essentially helpful for the beginning of the game if you do not have like a solid hand. Let's look at the trainer cards. We've got Precious Trolley. I have actually had somebody quit their first turn because of this card. Precious Trolley is super helpful. You're just bringing everything out onto the bench as quick as you can. The energy switch, we have 4 of them. This is going to be very important in case we don't have all of the dark energy that we need onto our Monkey Dory. So we just throw in the energy switch and just go back to back to back. We've got 2 heavy batons. This is for the Copperajah, obviously. Essentially, we want to be able to get the energy on him, and if he gets taken down, we can just throw it to the other one on the bench. We've got a couple of Pokegear 3.0. This will, obviously helping with grabbing some supporters. Night Stretch for some energy and some other Pokemon. Boss's Orders, very big. I feel like just about every single deck that you're going to be playing in competitive style is going to have a Boss's Order. At least 1 or 2. We've got the Iona for Disruption. We got 2. Always great. We've got Arven. This is going to be great trying to get like Ultra Ball, or even more importantly, getting a baton or another item card or tool card that I'll show you in a second. But that Precious Trolley is going to be big. Here's the tool card. It's a Technical Machine Turbo Energize. The big thing with this one is Copperajah takes 3 energy in order to swing. So with this, we're going to be able to quicken that up quickly and effectively in the beginning of the game. We've got the Evolution. We've got some Professor's Research. Earth and Vessels. That's going to be great. We got Crispin. Crispin, we only really need 1 because a lot of this is like steel energy. So it's not a lot of variation. And then you've got the 4 Ultra Balls. We need them. We've got a lot of Stage 2 Pokemon in this deck. This is the best way to bring them out. Some switches. Obviously, with Archulodon and with Copperajah, they have very high retreat costs. Switch is going to be very helpful in getting them back. We've got 12 energy, just 4 dark, 1 psychic, and 7 steel. The 1 psychic is essentially just for a Monkey Dory just in case. But the energy is pretty self-explanatory. That is the full list that we're going to be running for competitive today. Let's see how far we can go. Let's get this going. All right, tails never fails, baby. Except for now, because of course. There are a few decks that I really do not want to play against right now with Copperajah. And honestly, a few should only be maybe one or two, because this deck doesn't really have a crazy weakness from what I've seen. I could be dead wrong, but from what I've noticed, it's very solid overall. So we're going to do the Squawk in the active, and we're going to do the Kufant on the bench. I want to be able to save Kufant on the bench. I want to make sure that he doesn't get hit too often, so that when we bring out Copperajah, we're set. Oh boy. So it's looking like we might be going against either an item lock deck. Nope, we're going against Frostless. Okay. So it's looking like Frostless Monkey Dory. So this, depending on how much Monkey Dory they have, could be a problem. And we have no energy right now. The turbo, oh, that's going to be unfortunate. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I know I'm discarding this hand, so we're going to put the turbo energy on it because I need to use it. So discarding the hand, perfect, great. All right, so we're going to put a, did I discard? No. Oh, yeah. Might as well bring the Copperajah back. We're going to put an energy on Squawkabilly so that we can use Turbo Energize. Like I said, we're trying to get as much energy on Kufant as possible. We want to get this thing rolling very quickly, especially because if we can hit them fast, then having a leg up is going to be kind of beneficial for this. Especially with the possibility of the item lock, the Frostless. It's going to do decent damage. Luckily for us, and this is a big good thing, this deck, the main pieces do not have abilities, which means they are not going to get pinged by Frostless. They've got one Monkey Dory on the bench. If we can get more, then all of that energy that they're going to throw at us, or all of that damage that they're going to throw at us, we're going to be able to hit them right back. So it's perfect. Got Itchy Pollen. Luckily, that's not going to really be that big of a deal for us right now. Obviously, we want as many items as we can get. Okay, so we're not going to be doing the Dark Energy to Monkey Dory because, like I said, we want to swing hard, we want to swing fast. So we're going to go Nosequake. Next turn, we're going to get the Monkey Dory to get revved up. We're going to put the Dark Energy on. Oh, wait a minute. I'm so dumb. He does have an ability. Okay. Again, still not the biggest deal in the world. So, because once we get, like I said, once we get that Dark Energy onto Monkey Dory, we're going to be able to essentially just swing it right back. And let's see. And we actually, the best part about this is that we're going to be able to use 30 energy or 30 damage. Oh. Okay. Okay, so the Iono's unfortunate. Oh, no. Okay, that's not that big of a deal. All right. We're item locked right now, but we're going to be able to take out their Badoo. Luckily. Got the Adrena Brain. Yeah, okay. You send it to Durulidon. Itchy Pollen. Does nothing. And there we go. Okay. So we're hoping for like a switch. That would be great. A Dark Energy would be fine. Iono's not bad. It's not exactly what I wanted, but at least we can get a new hand. And there's my switch. All right. So normally what I would do is I would switch Copperajah. I think I'm going to do that, but the problem is, let's see. 30 damage, so Monkey Door will get 90 on him. Yeah, that'll take him out instantly. So we're just gonna swing with Durulidon. We're gonna keep Copperajah safe for a turn, kind of, because Frostless is still gonna do the ping damage. Now, if we could get a boss's order, that would be very beneficial. Because what I'm thinking is we switch, do boss's orders to get their Blood Moon Ursaluna in. We take it out for the 2 prize. That would be key. Okay, do the Arven. Gonna switch them out for maybe the Cactus. Oh, for another Badoo. God. I'm telling you, man. Item lock decks like this, super annoying. Very annoying. Not the end of the world, though, because we can just put in another energy on Durulidon, retreat him. Oh. Okay. I mean, that's fine, I guess. So what, they're going to take out one of the Monkey Dories, maybe? What are we doing? No, they're not taking out a Monkey Dory. They're just doing more damage to one of them. Interesting. Okay. Okay, luckily one of mine is safe for at least a turn. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, that is exactly what we wanted. So, oh, goodness gracious. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Perfect. Gonna Adrena Brain. We're gonna do... We're gonna... yeah. We're gonna do Monkey Dory on this one. And we're gonna take out their Badoo. So there's a prize. Crispin. Let's see what they bring in. It's not really going to matter. They're probably going to bring in Maractus. Or not? What? Okay. We're gonna retreat. Gonna do boss's orders. Gonna bring out that blood moon. And we are going to swing. Take them out for 2 more prize picks. So, unfortunately, I am going to lose some. But that's kind of just the price that you pay. Because, yeah, Squawkabilly's going to get hit. So they're going to take 2 more prize picks. And then, from what it looks like, they're probably going to take another one next turn. So, let's see. Yeah, so they'll have 2 left, from what it looks like. Either way, unless they have something crazy, it's looking like it's game. Okay, Night Stretcher. Maybe Blood. Are they going to bring out Blood Moon? Okay, yeah. So, 2 less energy because of the ability. Yeah, they're going to have to do something crazy to get this to work. Because, let's see. Yeah, so they have to get 3 damage. Oh. 2. I need 2. Crispin. If I'm not mistaken. No. Arvin? Okay, what are they doing right now? I am... Okay, unfair stamp, sure. Because why not? I don't know any other way that they're going to get another energy without energy switch. Okay, so they're probably just trying to play safe right now. Because I can't one-hit them. Oh, what the heck? How did that... Wait, what? Interesting. How did I miss that? Interesting. Oh, Xanos. What up, dude? It's good to see you. Thanks for the raid, man. Appreciate it. Oh my god, you got fucking twerking pandas? That's actually hilarious. That's so good. That's so good. How's it going, everybody? For those that don't know me, I am Smurfy. I basically play tons and tons of TCGs, mainly Pokemon Surrounded. What we are doing for this game, we're just playing a new deck that I made or I found. I call it my Chonky Elephant deck. You only play Pokemon Pocket? Oh yeah, dude, I feel that. But we're basically just like playing a ton of Copperajah EX, and we're trying to climb the ladder before it's basically done in a day or 2. But yeah. Oh yeah, dude, these guys seem awesome though. Oh, you... Yeah, so that's my daughter, if you can hear her laughing. Yeah, she's just laughing a ton. She's playing with her mama. But... Aw, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, dude, you're awesome. I literally... Thank you so much. She is adorable. She's the light of my life. Yeah, Xenos, I was actually, like, I caught, like, a little bit of your stream. I wasn't able to stay on for too long, but I was able to lurk for a little bit. So I'm glad that I actually got to catch up, because literally, I don't know what it is, but every single time that you stream and that I stream, it's almost always at the exact same time, so I can never watch it. But yeah, well, welcome in, everybody. Let's climb the ladder. Yeah, this is very different from Pokemon Pocket, essentially. Well, I shouldn't say very different, but the main pieces of it are fairly different. For example, with Pokemon Pocket, you've got like the infinite energy, I want to say, whereas this one you kind of have to like put energy in the deck and hope that you can like essentially like balance your resources, make sure that you're not losing too much. Oh, thanks, man. I typically don't think I'm really that smart, but I appreciate it. Okay, so for right now, the goal is that we want to get Monkey Dory out there, and we want to get as much of them on the board as possible, as well as trying to evolve Kufant as fast as possible. How luck-based is it? Oh, dude, let me tell you something that's going to make your life. This is very skill. I will say this. This is very skill-based. So there is not a whole lot of... actually, no, we want to keep that just in case. There is not a whole lot of coin flip. There are some coin flip cards in the game, but a lot of like the meta and a lot of like the really, really strong decks that are out there do not have coin flip. So I promise you do not have to stress about that. It's actually one of the main reasons why I use this so much. That's actually a great comparison. TCG Pocket is exactly like Speed Duels for Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, so it looks like we're playing against Goldango. A pretty strong card in the meta. Essentially, it's just in the actual like Pokemon TCG for Goldango, you're gonna see a lot more of them because they're just such an overall better card to play in this game than it is in Pocket. Pocket, I believe Goldango is kind of like a one prize card Celebi from what I remember. But yeah, this one's definitely got better structure than the other ones. So we're going to do Arvin. Oh, shit, we hit our follow goal. Thank you for the followers. Oh my god. I appreciate it. Whew, what a day, what a day. So we're going to do Precious Trolley, and we are going to do... Well, actually, no. We're going to do Turbo Energize. So the best part about this deck is Precious Trolley. So obviously the card looks very different from what the other ones normally do. That's because it's called an ace spec. So ace spec cards are essentially, you can only have one of them in your deck, and typically you can only use them once. You're going to find that a lot with... Oh, God. That's unfortunate. We're going to have to wait a turn, I think, for this, because no energy in the discard. I don't want to bring him out quite yet. Because if we're going to energize... nah, we're going to pass. Okay, so like I was saying, the ace spec cards are kind of like your trump card, so to speak. It's something to help you get on top. And that's why there's only one in a deck. And this is the Goldango. Much better. It's card draw engine, and it also has an insane ability where you use, I think it's called, what is it called? Make It Rain. It's kind of wild, because literally the whole point of Make It Rain is to get as much like energy in your hand so that you can discard it and just do like a fuck ton of damage. Because it's 50 plus damage for each card, each energy that you discard. So it's a lot. Oh yeah, man. I truly do love teaching people like kind of like how this stuff works. And like, as funny as it is, I just started getting back into Pokemon TCG like last year, and I just got so involved in it that it just like, you know, I bought my first deck. It's like I want to play locals eventually because it's a ton of fun. And this is really quick. This is their ace spec Energy Search Pro. It's literally it's such a great card. It's basically taking one energy each from your deck into your hand. So it's just a great engine to use for Goldango. So unless I don't think they have a boss's order, so I don't think they could switch my guy out. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. I did see your Iono deck a little bit. Dude, Iono is actually so much fun. I will say a big positive for Iono, and I shouldn't have done that. That was a very big mistake of mine. Oh, wait. Okay, well, actually. Huh. Can that work? Let me think really quick. Let's see. So we'll do Turbo Energize. Get 2 energy on. Do an energy switch to at least get 1. The problem is... yeah. Hate that. I really hate it. The biggest issue that I'm running into right now for this game is they have their thing set up. Friends, I wish I could chill longer, my guys. Hey, good night. Yeah, oh, hell yeah, man. Thank you so much for, the raid, and thank you for coming in, Panda. I appreciate it so much. Hope to catch you in some other streams and whatnot. Yeah, have a great rest of your night, man. Take care. Okay, we've got their draw engine, and this, like I said, oh god, yep, see, this is the problem. I knew I was gonna run into this. Goldango is so quick to set up. It is so quick. As soon as you get him out, you've got your, oh, I am so sorry. I'm so bad with that. Yeah, if I misgender or anything like that, call me out, because I definitely ambiguous. I gotcha. Hell yeah. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, he's gonna take my guy very quickly. Very quickly. Oh! Haha! Okay, kick ass. Yeah, he did not realize that. That could save my ass. That literally could save my ass. Okay, sick. No. Wait. Yes! Awesome. Perfect. Oh, god damn it. Okay. We are going to have to do some crazy BS to get this to work. So we're going to put this on the monkey dory. We're going to put this one on the other elephant. Yeah, they've got him. So I've got to figure out, essentially, have I played in any physical tournaments? I have not. I really want to. I have, however, played online tournaments. So I don't know if you guys are aware of the VTubing world and all that kind of stuff. It's actually why I decided to go with a PNG for streaming. But there's a VTuber named Poseidon Mythos, and she is a huge TCG streamer. She does One Piece. She does a lot of Pokemon. It's mainly Pokemon, but she does monthly tournaments, and I do enter in those. The 2 tournaments that I've done, the first one that I did was Raging Bolt, and I went 2-2, which is pretty good for my first tournament ever. The second tournament I did Goldango and Ceruledge EX, and I went 3-3. So I'm still trying to get my footing into it. It's still kind of I have decent anxiety when it comes to stressful situations like that. So I try and make the best of it as best as I can. But so far, I've got my footing. I'm cooking. All right, so we're gonna do Monkey Dory. I want to hopefully. Okay, that top deck is insane. Thank God. Holy moly. We're gonna do the stretcher. Oh, I can breathe. Okay. So We're going to energy swap. He's definitely going to take my Monkey Dory. I'm hoping that I can top deck something crazy. If I can, it's going to be gold. If I can't, oh, yep. Yeah. For those of you that don't know, Gold Dango is, I think, top 3. And I believe it went number 2 or number 1 in regionals. I don't remember. Gold Dango is playing really, really, really well in God, is it Atlanta? I think it's Atlanta. That's where regionals are right now. It's playing really, really well. The main deck that's like been absolutely destroying people has been Gardevoir, Godango, and the ever so annoying Dragapult. If you play this game, you are going to run into a lot of Dragapult, and let me tell you, it's so goddamn annoying. It's so fucking annoying. Get some creativity, people. I want to see difference. Fuck. But yeah, I can't get mad at Goldango. I love it. It's such a great card. It plays so quickly. It plays so well. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, man, dude, Xanos, you've gotten a very killer following with like how you've been doing on stream, man. Like, props to you, dude. Okay, well, that's GG's. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to take that one. No problem, no problem. You want to see some unique decks? So technically, the one that I'm playing right now is kind of unique. It's starting to build up some hype. Control decks to counter. Oh god, here's. I'm gonna tell you right now, there is nothing I hate more than control. There is nothing that I hate more than wall, because there is a difference between wall and control. Wall is just like the most annoying thing in the entire world. But yeah, what do you mean? What energy? Let's see. So there are some big control decks that have been kind of getting into the meta. You're seeing a lot more Frostless, and you're seeing a lot more Monkey Dory. So let me show you a little bit. So Frostless has Freezing Shroud during the checkup. So basically in between turns when you're switching, it will automatically do 1 counter of damage. So that's 10 damage or 1 damage or whatever to each Pokemon with an ability. It's slow, but if you get 3 on the board, if you get multiple Monkey Dories on the board, then it's kind of just like free for all for energies. You have a deck that makes energy hogs waste their time. I'm very interested to see what you got. You'll have to message me what you got cooked, because that's interesting. You've piqued my interest. But the fun thing about this deck that I like a lot is Hisuian Arcanine. Found a ROM for Pokemon Fusion, and now I'm down the rabbit hole. Yeah. Welcome to the hole. But Hisuian Arcanine has Proud Fangs, and obviously you'll see the energy for it is blank, which means you can just swing. You don't need energy on it, and that's the point. Now, the fun thing with this deck is you have Monkey Dory with the abilities, and you have Frostless with the damage counters. So essentially this card will do 120 damage for no energy right out the get-go, and it's so easy. It's just so easy to set that up, and that's why I like it. 120 is not a lot of damage whatsoever. However, for no energy and for a 1 prize card, that's pretty good. That's pretty fucking good. But yeah, we're gonna keep going for the Chonky Elephant and hope that this next game gets rolling. I'm in a group call with Revolution. Oh, I like that. That's a good podcast name. I always find that stuff so funny whenever I see like a podcast or a YouTube channel with just like a super creative name. It's like it's just so entertaining. People can be so creative. It's great. Do I want to go first? No. Oh, yes, I do. I do want to go first. The only reason that we want to go first with this deck is because we want to evolve our Copperajah. Most of the time, if you have any kind of evolution chain in your deck that is the main piece of your deck, you want to go first. There are a decent amount where going second is probably more beneficial, but it really just depends on like the main core of your deck. And it looks like this guy is running Archulodon. So this will be an interesting game. This will be very interesting. So we're going to do the Heavy Baton. Best part about the Heavy Baton is essentially if it gets knocked out with, like if it's attached to a Pokemon with a 4-cost retreat and it gets knocked out, then you can basically put the energy onto a different Pokemon, which is wonderful. I don't have any like full-on discards, so we want to keep Arven. So we're going to do the energy switch, and we're going to do the Crispin. And we're going to bring Copperajah out for next turn. We need people to fill the other Eevee roles. What Eevee roles do you have right now? Oh. The poor little baby girl got hurt. Oh no. I'm very interested to see what they're going to cook. So if I were them, I would probably try and get Steel Energy in the discard. Archulodon has an ability where essentially you bring it out to evolve your Duraludon, and you take 2 energy from the discard and put it right on. Makes it really easy to swing, quick. It's very solid. Oh yeah, and they're going to do poison. Yeah, so that's a big one for this deck too. Archulodon has been combined with a lot of poison. Essentially because you have the Moki powder, or Moki, Ooh, did they just beat me? No way! Damn, that was the craziest, wow, that was the craziest start. So that's one of the benefits of going second. You see that a lot with Raging Bolt. I will tell you that, because getting energy out on the field is not difficult with it. But being able to swing, and I was unfortunate enough to only have 1 Pokemon out on the field, so they took it out, that's game over. It's as easy as that. That was a very, very solid play. Very solid. Chat, if you have a favorite Pokemon, why don't you put it in there? I'm very interested to see. That's like one of the main things I always wonder is like what everybody is into for Pokemon. There's so many out there. I typically follow a lot of like, big fan of like Ceruledge. A lot of the evolutions I'm a huge fan of. I love Leafeon, one of my favorites of all time. I really I really like Yamper, and it's mainly because I also have a Corgi, so it's just sort of one of those things. What's the Pokemon community game? Because I feel like I've heard of that. I feel like I've heard of it on Threads, and I just haven't really looked into it. All right. Oh, God. Okay, cool. We have an Ultra Ball. Thank God. I can get another Pokemon on the field. No repeat. It's a bot for... Oh, that's right! Yeah! I was... When I was on your... when I was watching your stream, it was like a wild Luxray that popped up. That's so cool. Okay, so what we're going to do... Okay. Yeah, this is... Yes, okay. So we're going to put a basic in there. We're going to do a... Yeah, 2 basics, because I can just earthen vessel. We're going to bring out another Goufant. We're going to... I can't swing first turn, obviously, so I'm not going to do the evolution. A big mistake that a lot of people make in this game is putting technical machine evolution on their first turn and thinking that it stays on the Pokemon. It is not that kind of tool. You need to use it as soon as you attach it, or else it will be discarded after your turn. Runs a whole Pokemon catching and battling interface. Yeah, I definitely need to try that out. I've seen a lot of like those bot stuff. I haven't like gotten the chance to like figure that stuff out or look into it. So I'll definitely need to, because that's fascinating. Okay. Here's where the fun begins. We're going to do Arven. What I want to do... Oh my god, wait, did all of our nest balls get... That's crazy. All of my nest balls are prized. That's insane. What? Okay, that's fine. It is what it is. Alright. So we're going to... Let's see. Heavy Baton. We're going to technical machine. Oh, that was really stupid of me. That's okay. I'm not super worried about it. Because then we're going to just earthen vessel. Let me get my energy out at least. And then we'll throw another one on him. Hopefully next turn I'll be able to find some sort of way to rotate Goufants, and that way I can play evolution. Or I could top deck a Copperajah, which would also be amazing. But yeah, one of the worst decks that I just constantly end up running into, because, you know, fuck me, is Dragapult. It is the... If there is a high tier deck to equate it to TCG Pocket, it's kind of like running Darkrai. What's the main deck? Because I typically in Pocket I run Darkrai and Weevil, but that's not the main one. It's Darkrai and Giratina, I believe. This is essentially what it is. This Dragapult is like the equivalent to that. Okay. So it needs 3. Man, what are they trying to do too? That's so odd. Because this guy hasn't even like put anything else out there. You're a Celebior. Let me guess, you big fan of the Gamba, huh? You like gambling, buddy? Oh, God. He's throwing the game? I think so. Yeah, he's taking his time. It's fine to me. They can throw. Onion Fairy Cooper. Yeah, so true. So fucking true. All right, well. I could just Ultra Ball and essentially get Copperajah. So we could just do that, honestly. I don't know why else. So we'll just do that. Dragonite is... I love Dragonite. I wish... Well... It's easier to run Dragonite in Pocket. now than it was when it was first released. The new Beedrill setup is, yes, the new Beedrill setup is a whole bunch of fucked up. But yeah, if you guys are like interested, if you guys like are huge fans of like Pokemon Pocket and whatnot, and you're kind of sick of the Gamba, the luck aspect of it, you should definitely check out Pokemon TCG Live. It is the actual like card game. Pocket is kind of its own variation, but it's awesome. It's very good. It plays much better. Sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's really slow, depending on who you're playing against. Yeah, and if you got card codes are so nice. I use my card codes literally the second I get them. Yeah, card codes get extra packs online. It's so nice. It kind of does itch the it kind of does scratch the itch of, you know, pack opening, essentially. Was this guy just like bricking? Because now he's playing, now he's actually like evolving stuff. This is so weird. You're good, man. Don't worry about it. You have a great rest of your night, man. Get some sleep, and thanks again for the raid. I appreciate it so much. All right, he's gonna Itchy Pollen, basically stop me from using items, which is just so annoying. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I do need to hear that every so often. It's good for small streamers to hear that you're doing well. When you start out streaming, it takes a while. It takes a while to get like some kind of following, and it'll take even longer to get a groove. But once you do, and once you surround yourself with awesome people, it just makes it so much easier. So I appreciate the credit. Oh, this guy's gonna get Dragapult. Oh, what a bitch. Damn you. Yeah, I would switch him, put in Dragapult, start doing damage to my bench. That's exactly what I would do. Yep. Yep. That's great. That's great. Okay, so he'll do, not 200, he'll do 170 because of Copperajah's ability, which is so nice. Saves my ass so often. Now, I need a Steel Energy, I need a crazy top deck. A boss's order. Not... Oh, actually. Yeah, let's try this out. Dustclaps needs 2 energy to swap out. I'm thinking if they don't have a switch, then I'll be fine. But they need a... Oh, they could do that too. Yeah, that was good. Do damage, take them out. That's fine. Okay, so I'll at least get a card for my prize. Iono. Oh my god, did I need this. Holy. Oh, that's going to save my ass. Holy cow. So they'll probably do Dragapult, finish off Copperajah, and then... Let's see. Yep. And we can start swinging. Thank God I can actually do something. Holy. All right, chat. We're going to see if I can bring myself back from the depths of hell. There is nothing that gives me more joy than beating Dragapult. Absolutely nothing. So we're going to Iono this shit, get a brand new hand. Thank God. Holy. Okay, this is much more doable. Okay. Do I want Boss's Order? No, I think I want Iono. Yeah, I want the new hand capabilities if possible. We'll do Monkey Dory. Oh, perfect. Energy switch. We'll Adrena Brain. And of course that motherfucker puts a giant ass shield around their Badoo, which is just so annoying. Okay, so now we're looking at 30, so they have 290. I'm not going to be able to take it out this turn, but it's progress. And the best part is, if they can't take out Monkey Dory, then I get to take out Dragapult and hopefully do some other fun shenanigans. There is life in this game. There is life. Okay, so what they're probably trying to... Yeah, okay. No problem. Alright, we're gonna Iono. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what we got. Okay. Ultra Ball. So... Yes, okay. Yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to take out my switch, take out Arven. It's... Normally you don't want to do that, but I'm kind of in it for the long haul at this point. We are going to Adrena Brain. Let's see if we could save my guy a little bit. Their Dragapult gets taken out. That's 2 prize picks. So essentially, depending on who they bring out next, this could be 3 prize picks, which is crazy good. So, oh, okay. So they'll bring out Dragapult. Okay. I do need to put the baton on him. We're going to Adrena Brain. Get as much... So, 200... Yeah, we need to get as much energy moved as possible off of... so that's 170. So I think it still KOs my guy. So, let's see. We're going to... Nosequake, it's gonna do... Yep, it's at 290. Okay. Yep, that's the problem. So what they're gonna do essentially, I think all they need to do is swing with Dragapult. And that might be it. If I'm not mistaken. If my math is right, that's what they'll do. Okay. Yep, Phantom Dive. It'll do 170. That should be 310. Yep. That's GG's. That was good. Very, very strong play. Dragapult is a beast to play against. Well, yes, I am ready to blast off. Thank you. All right. Who goes first? Oh, how nice! Okay, this is a way better hand than what I've been getting. Much more doable. All right. Okay. So I don't want to squawk because I want to keep this hand. So we can just go ahead and discard him. We'll grab some energy along the way. And then, let's see, I think what I want to do is I'm going to be able to evolve to our Chuladon. Interesting. So that was definitely a misplay on my part. Because if I kept Squawk out, what I could have done is I could have discarded the two basic steel energy. And when I evolved our Chuladon, or Duraludon into our Chuladon, I'd be able to attach that energy to him. So there are some variation of plays that I do need to remember. I don't typically use him in this. That's the thing. He's more of a piece, a very, very small piece to a bigger puzzle that I normally use. Okay. But we can make this one work. So, I can't do Precious Trolley. That's okay. Not the end of the world. Okay. This is what we'll do. Not sure if it's really going to do anything, but fuck it, we ball. Symbol Alloy, we're going to bring that energy right back to him. And I think that's all we're going to get for now. So if I can top deck, well, yeah, it would be better if I could top deck an energy. That would be best case scenario. Either energy or a different support, because I do not want to get rid of this hand. I do not want to discard it. I have Precious Trolley. They are going to continuously Itchy Pollen me. Are they running Charizard? Huh. Charizard EX used to be such a dominant deck. Because it had an ability where you bring out, again, it's definitely kind of like Assemble Alloy. You're bringing 2 energy from your discard and attaching it straight on. Charizard only needs 2 energy to a swing. So it just like really works out that way. But his damage increases with every prize card taken. So you're kind of playing from behind. There are ups and downs. There are definitely ups and downs to it. It's got a lot of HP. A lot of stage 2 Pokemon decks, depending on how you play it, requires really good resource management. And it unfortunately has not been doing very well in the meta as of late. But what I've seen is that a lot of Charizard has been combined with like Dragapult or Salamence or something along those lines. So not bad. But it's definitely lost its kind of like big swing, so to speak. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, that's fine. So, I still have a Steel Energy. That's good. I can attach it to our Chuladon, and at least I can take out Baidu. And then we're going to do Pokegear, see what we can get, if there are any other supporters. And we'll go from there. Haha, I have my Iono. Haha, yes, thank God. Okay. Oh, I can't use Pokegear because of the item lock, but that's okay. Iono will help. Oh, this is great. Okay. Fuck yeah. Perfect. Alright, so we want Monkey out there, and we want my two... Okay, why can I not play them? What's going on? There we go. And we got Metal Defender. Okay, we're definitely, not probably, gonna put that on the Monkey Dory so that we can use a Drain a Brain. Charizard, so it does 180 base damage. And it increases, let's see, 30 more damage, right? So that's 210. Now, because I use Metal Defender, this Pokemon has no weakness. It's still going to do quite a bit of damage, though, and that's an issue. Especially if they could, they get a Dusknoir, then they could sack the Dusknoir to do damage on Archulodon. Yep. So that'll do a lot of damage, and he'll effectively KO, I think. Curse Blast. Yep, it's gonna do damage 130. I get to take another prize card. Whippy! Okay, and then... Okay. Yeah, that's fair. It was a very good move. So here's what we're gonna do, right? We got Monkey Dory. We are going to evolve. So we've got our Copperajah. And then we're going to Arven. And the big thing that I want is Turbo. We want to get that energy as fast as we can. And then they'll probably take out the Monkey Dory. That's fine. So what we'll want might actually be a Stretcher. Okay. Man. My connection has been horrendous. What has been going on? Oof. There we go. Okay. Thank God. Connect. Is there anything that I can... Not really. We'll do the Heavy Baton. 10 damage is 10 damage. I'll take whatever buff that I can get. We'll throw it on the Charizard. And then we will Turbo. Boom, boom. Alright. So they'll definitely swing a Charizard. I'm wondering, because something else that they could do is they could Rare Candy their Duskull into Dusknoir. They could Boss's Order, switch it out for Copperajah, do damage with Dusknoir's ability, and then finish it off with Charizard, which would be a great play if they can... And they've got Pidgeot to do Quick Search. Pidgeot with Quick Search, essentially, basically just grab a card from your deck and put it into your hand. It's really, really good. Very good ability. So you've got the Night Stretcher. I wonder if they brought it out. Oh, I fucking knew it. I knew it. Chat, I swear to God, I got vision. I've got clairvoyance. Oh, goodness. The good news is they already used a support, so I don't have to worry about boss's orders. Thank God. Although they did get Professor Turo's. That's going to suck. So they got Professor Turo in that exchange, which essentially means, oh, they had a counter catcher. Sly. Damn, okay. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. Oh, God, this is definitely neck and neck. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to Night Stretcher. We're going to bring my boy back. Evolve. And then I don't... First and foremost, we're 100% putting it on so that we can swing. I'm thinking we Iono. Because I could... Well, actually... If I could take out the Ursaluna, grab 2 prize picks. Okay, let me cook. Let me cook on this. I think I have an idea. I think this is gonna work. Dude knows Quake. If I could get another dark energy. Okay. So they're not going to be able to have another Dusknoir swing. Yep. That's unfortunate. Okay. I think that was my best option. That was my best move. I really, really believe that. Damn. Yeah. Guess that's what happens in the Ultra League. Alright, here's what we're going to do. I've been playing this deck. It has not been working. I would like to get a W by the end of the night. So, we're going to play my favorite deck, which is going to be Copperajah EX. And boy, oh boy, are we going to be discarding everything and anything. The flow of this deck is just so much fun. I absolutely love it. The only reason I'm not going into huge detail over the deck list, I did make a video on YouTube about this deck. I think it was this one specifically. Yes, so it's got more information on that. But essentially, Copperajah EX, the biggest thing that we get from this, it does more damage the more energy that is in my discard. So the crux of this deck is essentially discarding almost all the energy in my deck, so that Copperajah can just go ham. The flow is great. I always have a good time. And it's why I bought this deck. It's why this is my first deck, so that maybe I can play locals with it. Okay, so they'll go first. It's not bad. Typically I like to go first with this deck, but we'll see. At least we can swing first, if need be. Okay. It's looking like we're playing Hop. A Hop deck. Yep. It's definitely fine by me. I'm not super concerned about it. This isn't a bad deck to play against for what I have cooked. So the best part is Okay, so we're gonna do the basic energy. We're gonna bring out another Pokemon if I can. Yes, I can. Perfect. So we can discard the hand. Do it twice if I do Squawk. I think we ball. I think we say fuck it, we ball. Okay. So we're going to put our jamming tower just because I really want to get that set up. We're going to Professor Research. Sweet. Okay, this is great. This is actually great. Mimikyu. We're going to discard some more energy, and we're going to grab a Cerulege for next turn. And then to kind of do some protection, I thought I was going to Squawk, but honestly, I really like this. Okay, so to get some protection, we're going to put in Mimikyu. And the best part is that Cramorant cannot hit me unless I have exactly 3 or 4 prize cards remaining. So we're safe. We're safe for a second. It's all good. Oh, interesting. Okay. I guess they can't really swing, so that makes sense in that aspect. So we're going to bring out Cerulege. Going to get that going. Going to Professor's Research. Discard some more energy. We'll do this little guy. And then I think we're going to... Yeah, okay. Energy. I don't need this Cerulege. Baby Cerulege is strictly for wall decks. So I'm okay with discarding it. Okay. Don't know why they did that. That's interesting. Probably to save the item. Oh, they've got the Latias. Okay. Yeah, Fickle Spick does not do anything. Okay, great. Perfect. Gonna evolve. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 14 plus 140 plus 30 equals 170. So we do not have to worry about that. They don't have any crazy stuff going on over there. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to retreat to bring out Cerulege. He's going to be able to do the spitting move. That's the issue. Okay. Gonna Carmine, discard my hand. Get a brand new one out there. We're going to grab another Sharkadet, put him on the bench. Gonna Earthen Vessel so I can discard another energy. And then we're gonna swing. Take our first prize. Oh, interesting. They're going to bring out Zacian. Okay. I wonder... I think they're going to be hardcore relying on the Cramorant to do the most damage possible. Yeah, it's not going to do that much. Or at least they're not going to do that much. 60, 30, that's fine. 210. Okay, I've got a Night Stretcher. Okay, So here is what I am thinking. We can do some nonsense. And get my brilliant blender out. Which is just so gross. Fuck it, we're gonna do that. Oh, it's prized. It's prized. Oh, what a bummer. Okay, that's fine. Ultra Ball, get some more energy out. And I have another Ceruledge that's prized. Wow, okay. Interesting. Well, we'll swing, we'll take our 2 prize picks, and we'll go from there. I'm assuming the Cramorant will definitely be able to take out Ceruledge. Yep, there's the blender. I don't even think I really need to use it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. Okay. So there are some still, but again, if I keep using it, the one drawback is it's very easy to deck out if you're not careful. So, got to keep an eye on that. Now, unless they have a stadium in play, or in their hand, I don't think the Cramorant can take him. Because 120. Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. But... oh... okay, I see what they're cooking, alright. Assemble alloy. Alright, not bad, not bad. Now, I would probably switch the Cramorant out. Yep. Swing, take out my Ceruledge. That's fine, because we're going to bring out my next one, and it's going to do a lot of damage. I should be able to one-hit if I play this right, which I think I will. Okay, there's my draw. So we're going to do 270, so it's close. But Brilliant Blender makes it not close. Boom. And that is 370 damage. Adios. And now that I don't have 3 to 4 prize picks remaining, Cramorant can't do anything. There's the Postwick. Postwick. Ooh, they're going to try and swing as much as they can. Okay. So they'll take a cheeky little prize pick there. I don't think they can get... yeah, they're not going to be able to get 2. So they'll definitely get the 1, taking out Sharkadet. I'm not entirely sure what they're cooking. I really don't think that they're going to be able to take it. Yeah, so that's to be expected. However, it's GG's. $740 damage. Wow, that's really fucked up. Oh my god. But that's game. Ceruledge, baby. I'm telling you. I needed that W. Well, I'm going to call it a night, folks. Thank you again so much to Zeno for the raid. For those of you that stuck around to watch, I appreciate it so much. Thank you for helping me hit my follow goal of 30. We're going to do the next one to 40. We're going to just keep it going up until we can hit, Twitch affiliate. Get that 50 follow. I think we need 3 average viewers to hit it, but we're getting there. Progress is being made, and thank you guys so much for coming down to River Styx. I appreciate it. See you next time.